Dragon Masters Rise of the Earth Dragon by Tracey West. Chapter 5. Do Something. The training room was one big open space. Shields and long poles hung from the walls. Buckets held water and sand. At one end of the room was a round target. Straw stuffing poked out from the sides. Griffith pointed at the target. Sparks flew from his finger and a red bullseye showed up on the target. "It's time for target practice," said the wizard. "Me first," Rory called out. "Vulcan, come!" The red dragon stomped forward. "Vulcan, fire!" Rory yelled. The dragon's orange eyes glowed. Then two streams of fire shot from his nose. The streams twisted together. The fire hit the bullseye. "Perfect!" Rory cheered. Then the straw burst into flames. Drake jumped back. "Good aim," said Griffith. "Bo, can you help put the fire out?" "Yes," said Bo. He looked at his dragon. "Shoo," he said simply. He didn't yell like Rory. Shoo swiftly crossed the room. Did her feet even touch the ground? Drake wondered. "Water, please, Shoo," Bo said. A stream of water sprayed out of the blue dragon's mouth. The fire sizzled. Water droplets danced in the air, lit up by the torches.
Whoa.
"Kirby, rainbow time!" Anna cried.
Time, guys.
Kepri glided across the room. Drake thought her white scales looked like jewels.
Come on.
A soft beam of light came out of Kepri's mouth. It grew wider and wider. When it hit the water droplets, it made a rainbow. "Wow," said Drake. "Isn't she amazing?" asked Bo. Anna smiled. Rory put her hands on her hips. "Now let's see what Worm can do." Drake felt nervous. He looked at
I'm
Worm.
a police officer.
Worm, are you ready?" Drake asked. Worm stared at him. "I guess that means yes," thought Drake. "Okay, Worm, fire." Drake jumped back in case fire came out of Worm's mouth. But Worm just lay there. "Not all dragons can shoot fire," said Bo. Drake nodded. "Right, okay. Worm, water." But Worm didn't shoot water. "Ha! I knew it," Rory laughed. "Worm can't do anything." Drake's cheeks grew hot with anger. "He's just warming up," he said. "Come on, Worm. Shoot light out of your mouth." Still nothing. "You call that a dragon?" Rory said. "Please, Worm," Drake whispered to his dragon. "Do something." Worm just blinked. Do not worry, Drake. Getting to know your dragon takes time," Griffith said. "Target practice is over for today. Let's go eat." Bo grabbed Drake's elbow.
No.
"I sure hope you're hungry, Drake. The Dragon Masters get as much food as we want," said Bo.
Come here.
Drake was hungry, so this news made him feel a little better. But he had failed the training. "How can I be a dragon master if my dragon won't do anything I ask it to do?" he thought. I'm only an onion farmer. I don't belong here." Chapter 6. A New Friend. There was so much food on the dining room table. Roast chickens, potatoes, carrots, bread, cheese. It was more food than Drake had seen in his life. "Pass the potatoes, please," Drake said. Griffith pointed to the plate of potatoes. Sparks flew from his finger. As the plate floated over to Drake, he forgot all about his wanting to go home. He stabbed a potato with his fork. "Is every supper like this?" Drake asked Bo. Bo nodded. "Yes, there is always a great deal of food," he said. "But sometimes I miss my mother's soup." "Is your home kingdom far away?" Drake asked. "Very far," said Bo. "I come from the east, and the kingdom of Emperor Song." And I come from the south, added Anna. It's warm there, not cold and damp like it is here. Well, I'm proud to be from this kingdom, Rory said. My father is a blacksmith. He makes the best horseshoes in our village. Drake missed home. He turned to Griffith. Is there a way I can let my family know I'm okay? Drake asked. The wizard nodded. You may send them a note. He waved to one of the servants. Please bring this boy paper and a quill. The servant gave Drake paper, a small pot of ink, and a feather. Drake's cheeks turned red. What? Rory asked. Haven't you seen paper before? Drake looked down at his plate. I worked in the fields at home, he said. I never went to school. I know how to read, but we never had paper or quills, so I don't know how to write. Rory started to say something, but Griffith gave her a hard look. Bo picked up the quill. I will write the note for you, he said. Thanks, Drake said. Then he told Bo what to write. Dear Mother, I am safe, so please do not worry. Everything is new and exciting. The king is keeping me well fed. My new friend Bo helped me write this letter. Love, Drake. Drake did not say anything about dragons. He thought that might scare his mother. The servant took the note away. Drake yawned. So, where do we sleep? We have rooms in the tower, Bo said. You will be in my room. Drake smiled. Good. At least he had one new friend here. Suddenly, a soldier stomped into the room. All rise for King Roland the Bold, he said. Watch the next video for chapter 7 and 8.